this desire that I wanted residents to be able to have access to do meaningful activities whilst living in a Hallmark home. We discussed the possibilities of creating an area where activities or just somewhere where residents would naturally be able to go, and it was to be a place that felt like home.
Having spent a whole day, I went away to try and think through how we might get some of those ideas that emerged into practice in the care home. So the idea of the Farmhouse kitchen was to create somewhere where the residents would feel safe, would enjoy being, and would have a sense of, yes, I want to make Welsh cakes, or yes, I'd like to peel the potatoes, and yes, I want a cup of tea, and yes, I'll do the washing up afterwards. In an environment that was risk assessed, health and safety approved, but very easily accessible to the care team.
This was a pilot study, and Cheryl Wanklin asked me whether I would be interested in it. And I'm always the one to try new things, to see whether we can improve the life of our residents. The team became very enthusiastic when they could see people walking into the farmhouse. We could see the well-being of our residents go higher and higher. It's just not to do the cooking, it was to do so many other things.
There's always something to occupy. You don't have to think, oh, it's Tuesday today or Wednesday and I won't see the family, what will I do? And then something crops up in Farmhouse kitchen.
The care here was fabulous. When we first started, there was no question that care was great. But the residents routinely would say they were bored, they didn't have anything to do, didn't have a reason to live. Whereas now when you walk into the unit, you just don't get that feeling. There's the sense of things going on all of the time in some way.
We have become very expert in making Welsh cake over there. And certain days are when they're so enthusiastic, they make nearly 200 cakes. So you can smell it from the entrance, everybody can enjoy it.
You've got to keep your mind going, otherwise you can just sit. It brings you out of your room. It's very bad to sit in your room all day.
From the positive results we've had from this project, there's a number of ways forward. Within TNFIS, we've now not just created the 2 farmhouse kitchens, we've been able to create a pub. We've also created a therapy room, and we've also opened 2 shops. So it's an environment where people can live, not just exist really.
We've got another care home at TNFIS where they've taken on the idea completely themselves and embedded it. And we have half of the group clamouring to have the establishment of farmhouse kitchens and that way of working.
My vision is that we will develop farmhouse kitchens in all our homes. And I know that the estates manager is inundated with requests to start building them. So this project has been successful, and I think that the proof is really in the pudding, because the ground floor room that we started with was quite small. However, today we've started the extension on that room, and we've actually knocked the wall down so that we can make that a bigger area. But we've got plans that we will continue to develop more and more lifestyle areas for our residents to have meaningful lives.